For this problem, we're told that the sine of some angle theta is equal to 4/5, where theta is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to pi over 2. And we're asked to find the sine of 2 times that angle. All right, so we're going to start these problems by drawing a little picture. We're going to draw a coordinate plane, and we're told that our angle is between 0 and pi over 2. So we're in this quadrant up here. So we're going to start by drawing a little triangle in this quadrant. It's going to be a right triangle, and one of our sides is going to be the x-axis. And we'll draw our little angle theta in here. And we're told the sine of theta is equal to 4/5. Sine, remember, is opposite over hypotenuse, so let's label this side as 4 and this side as 5. And now we need to find this other side. Let's label that A. And then the Pythagorean theorem tells us that a squared plus b squared, which is 4, is equal to c squared, c being the hypotenuse. So a squared plus 16 is equal to 25. Subtract 16 from both sides, we get that a squared is equal to 9. So a is plus or minus 3. But we drew this triangle in this quadrant so that we could see whether a was going to be positive or negative. And we can see that it's on the right side of the y-axis. So this is going to be positive 3. And now that we have all three of these sides labeled, we can find sine, cosine, tangent, any angle, or any trig function that we want for this angle. We know that sine is 4/5, and we need to find cosine as well. Cosine is going to be the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, so that's going to be 3/5. And the reason we needed to know both sine and cosine is because we're trying to find the sine of 2 theta, and the sine of 2 theta is equal to 2 times the sine of theta times the cosine of theta. That's our double angle identity for sine. Now that we know sine and cosine for that angle, we can write this as 2 times sine was 4/5 and cosine is 3/5. And now we just multiply those across. 2 times 4 is 8 times 3 is 24. And 5 times 5 is 25. So our answer is going to be 24/25.